Welcome back to Jared Opens a Box, and as you guys can see, we got our hands full today because we have not one, not two, but three Funko Pops here, and these are all from the Venomized line. I'm not going to say they're all from the same line, because they actually aren't. Technically, these two are from the Spider-Man Maximum Venom, which I guess is actually a TV show that's coming out this year, and this one's just from the normal Venom line, so, you know, I guess Punisher will not be in that TV show, which is a bit of a spoiler, but whatever. Um, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Venomized Miles Morales, which I've always been a huge fan of Miles, so seeing him as a Venomized pop is very cool. So let's go ahead and open this one up. If I can. Box was already kind of opened on this one. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Oh, maybe. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so obviously the texture on it is, he's got the Venom texture on it, just like all the other Venomized pops. But as you can see, the face part, this is the original Miles mask, and then this is like the Venomized mask or whatever. So it's like two different faces. So I think that's a very nice detail. He's got the mouth down there. The Spider-Man symbol down here is kind of a combination of his own and Venom's. And other than that, I mean, it's a very basic design. I'll say basic in quotes because, it is just Spider-Man. But not to say Spider-Man's design isn't basic, but it kind of is in a sense. But at the same time, always over here you can also kind of see the seams of the mask. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there is seams there. But that's a very cool Funko Pop. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very cool one. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Venomized one. That one would probably be either Venomized Ultron or Venomized Thanos was pretty cool too, and Venomized Iron Man. But this one is definitely up there, I would say. It's a very nice detailed one, and the eyes and everything just come off very well, in my opinion. Um, let's go ahead and do Venomized Punisher. Venomized Punisher is a very cool one. There's something about him. I don't know. It's very interesting to me because the gun looks like it has a mouth. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but that's Venomized Ultron right there, the one I was talking about, and there's Thanos as well. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll open it from the bottom because the bottom's already like opened. I don't know how. And like I said, these Funko Pops can actually be found anywhere. They are not exclusives. They can be found anywhere. I believe I got this Punisher from Hot Topic. Was it Hot Topic? Was it? No, it was GameStop. I got this one from GameStop. These other ones were from Hot Topic. Um, this is a very interesting one. I feel like, with Punisher, obviously the coolest thing about it is the Punisher symbol combined with the Venom symbol. And then there's the gun. It does indeed have a mouth. That is very interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I'm not one to question. It's a design choice that I will never figure out. And I think the mask is pretty neat too. It's got like the holes in it and all that. But it's a pretty simplistic design. I mean, it's probably the most simple of all the Venomized pops. But at the same time, Punisher's not like his own design is not a very complicated one. I feel like it's a pretty easy one to mimic. So yeah, I mean, nothing else to really say about it. The gun has a mouth, and the Punisher symbol is combined with Venom's, and that's all I really got to say about that. It's still a very fun pop, though. I will not lie about that. I do enjoy it. And our last one here is Venomized Captain Marvel, which Captain Marvel has been increasing in popularity recently. She had her movie last year, and she's basically becoming one of the main Marvel characters. So it was only a matter of time before we got Venomized Captain Marvel pop. And this one does have a base. Most of the female characters that Funko makes tend to have a base, I guess, just because of the body type. Uh, I'm not 100% sure why they can't just make the feet a little bit bigger. But, I mean, it's not on me. It's not my decision, I guess. I guess the base does make things a little bit easier for them, so they don't have to try to go through and try to, oh, we gotta make the feet a little bit bigger, just like an inch big. Like, okay, I get it, whatever. But I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end. But this is a very cool Funko Pop. I'm looking at it now for the first time. The head kind of reminds me of Venomized Storm a little bit. It almost looks exactly like Venomized Storm, so it would not surprise me if they literally just copied it over. But I mean, they do both have that mohawk, so it doesn't surprise me that they would just do that. I'm not entirely sure what symbol's in the middle of the chest. I think it's the star symbol and like the Spider-Man webs coming off of it or something. I don't know. The boots, half of her is also, or by half I literally mean just her leg. Down here is not covered. Everything else is. I don't know why. Oh, and her arm up here is also not covered, as you guys can see right there. She has energy pulsing out of her. That would be her left arm. I had to do a thing there. Out of her left arm, which is on the right for us. But there's some energy there, as you guys can see. Something in her hand. I have no idea what that is, but she's holding something. I don't know. It looks like gum to me, but whatever. But that's pretty much all I got to say about the Captain Marvel pop, and that's basically it for the whole Venomized line. There is still a couple more Venomized pops that are going to be coming in the future. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.